19.3 is here, and this week we have a great test of our gymnastic pressing strength. What we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be going through our strategy, we're going to be giving you some warm-up advice, and we're also going to be giving you tips for the workout of how you can get your best result. So for the majority of athletes, this workout is going to come down to the strict handstand push-ups. And what that means is that during the first part of the workout, the lunges and box step-ups, you want to stay breathing, you want to stay relaxed. So when you get to the handstand push-ups, you're actually feeling quite fresh. Then, once you are there, you're going to break this down into manageable sets. You want to be thinking 1 to 2 reps at a time, rather than thinking that you have 50 reps in total to do. So as with previous workouts, setup is important, maybe not overly important in this workout, but we still want everything to be close, meaning that we're going to have a line where you have to do the lunges and handstand walk. At one end of the line, you want your box where you're going to do the step-ups, and also the place where you're going to be doing your handstand push-ups. In this workout, we have 4 movements. And the first of those movements is the overhead walking lunge. What we're going to recommend is that you try and do one length before you change arm, you then change arm, do the length again. With the lunges, it's important that you don't try to overreach. Stay on balance, stay relaxed, and try to keep breathing through this movement. Box step-ups. Here we want to keep the dumbbell in the most relaxed place possible. So what we're going to recommend is that you put it onto your dominant shoulder, and then you can then support the dumbbell with one of your hands. The step-ups. What we're actually going to recommend is that you use the corner of the box. This makes it slightly easier to step up and down for these alternating reps. Strict handstand push-ups. This is where the majority of the workout is going to be for athletes. Now, some of you guys out there are strict handstand push-up ninjas. You still need to divide early. Don't go out with big sets. For the majority of us who aren't at that ninja level yet, we're going to need all the help we can get. And one of the ways we can get that help is by engaging our chest musculature. In order to do that the most effective way, we can rotate our hands slightly and also choose a slightly wider stance in the permitted box. The handstand walk. If you get here, you're already doing great. Our recommendation in this section is that you divide early. Don't think that you have to do the full length before you can rest. Choose manageable sections. For our movement warm-up, we're going to start with a 4D hip stretch. We're going to recommend that you do 20 to 30 repetitions on each leg in each position. Once you've done the 4D hip stretch, you're then going to move on to lunges with rotations. You want to spend about 90 seconds working through, and the main focus is that the hip flexor is feeling loose in that position. Next, we come into our partner stretch. Ideally, you do this with a partner. If not, you can do this alone. However, you're going to be spending between 60 to 90 seconds in this position just to open up the thoracic spine. Once you have done that, we're then going to go into our wrist flow. This is just to warm up our wrists. Also for the overhead lunges, but obviously as we then come into the handstand push-ups and the handstand walking. Finally, we then go into our L-sit position on the wall, and this is just to make sure that our musculature is activated for the handstand position. We're going to be spending, once again, about 60 to 90 seconds there. Our energy system warm-up is going to be 2 to 3 rounds of 20-meter overhead walking lunge. We're then going to do 10 box step-ups. You're then going to go between 3 to 6 strict handstand push-ups, and then you're going to finish off with a 10-meter handstand walk. For the elite athletes and athletes looking to get the best scores in the world, you have to push the first part of the workout with the overhead lunges and the box step-ups. Once you get into the second part of the workout, you want to have the mantra short set, short rest. You want to be kicking up, moving, resting, kicking up, moving, resting. The same on the handstand walk. Divide when you want to, not when you have to minimize the rest. For us mere mortals, what we're going to be focusing on is that handstand push-up. The whole workout is going to be evolved around how many strict handstand push-ups we can get. Therefore, we want to go into the handstand push-ups relaxed. If our heart rate's too high, if we're heavy breathing, it's going to be harder to do. So the first part of the workout, we're relaxed, we're breathing. When we get to the handstand push-ups, once again, we're relaxed, we keep the sets small, and we may even use the clock to help time us in to make sure we can get as many reps as possible. For the box step-ups, we're going to recommend that you place the dumbbell onto your shoulder. Have one head either side, that way the metal component can rest there. As you then go through the box step-ups, you can then support with alternating hands if you need, if one area gets too pumped, but we don't want to be changing sides, as really we'll just be wasting time. If you're getting after 19.3 this weekend, make sure that you enjoy the suffering.